No one can see you. Hello, friends. It is January the 1st of 2022.
No.
Welcome back, and
You're yelling.
yeah, good. Look outside.
Oh
Look, it's snowy, cold Seattle. You can't really see the snow in here, but trust me, it's there. Our New Year's, oh my God, my camera must be like, they're getting all crazy, was pretty low key. Look at my eyeshadow. I'm looking hot today. Our New Year's is pretty low key. We played cards. Oh, sorry, Catherine. We played card games, and my stomach was messed up, so I didn't have anything to drink. I just had a ginger beer, and we laid around and did nothing because the only thing that was open at our hotel was the bar, and it was kind of like with a lounge area, and it wasn't clear if Catherine could really be there or not. So we were like, so we just came back up to our room. So here we are, up at on the 9th floor of the Seattle Renaissance Hotel. We just got back from breakfast where Catherine told me she wasn't hungry and then proceeded to pack in a bagel, cheese, a bunch of fruit, a boiled egg, what else did you eat? Orange juice, coffee, and some bacon. It was the most expensive breakfast I've ever had, considering what it was, because it was like $58, and because it was a buffet. But neither Catherine nor I are gonna eat like a huge quantity of. I think the meat would be the most expensive thing. So if I was trying to be like frugal, than I am,
I ate bacon.
yeah, it wouldn't be great. But that being said, our hotel neighbors keep loudly having sex. There's a lot of moaning happening since last night. It's very awkward.
I want a chemo.
I mean, that's what Catherine keeps saying very loudly every time we hear them. Oh my God, I just heard them moan again. I don't know how they have the stamina. Shh, Catherine, stop chemo bowling.
Jesus.
Whoever's in room 920 or 922, I don't know which one it is. Yeah, I hear your intimate times. Maybe they are gonna make a baby. Maybe they can name it after us because, you know, we had to listen to its
I want a chemo bowl.
its conception. We're back home from a very rainy drive back. Oh, please don't look at my car hair. And it's 43 degrees in the house. So, it is the 5th, and tomorrow our countertops are supposed to get their final measure, and I was going to take out the backsplash. Well, that, for some context, I have been, every spare moment, I'm not working, all of my free time this week. A lovely before of our kitchen before it gets wrecked. Please ignore the fact that there's like shit everywhere, please. We have 2 couches because one just got delivered. Here's my very dirty counter. My pile of trash from cleaning out underneath the sink. My plants are looking cute. Goodbye, blue tile. Here's where I tried to remove part of the backsplash myself and fucked up the wall. And then I called the contractor people and I was like, I'm not doing this. So we're gonna figure out something else. I tried. That was like an hour too. Like, it was so bad. Don't look at the dirty dishes. We're finishing our dishes up since we can't have any, clearly. But look at that. I like the backsplash is kind of pretty, you know? Makes me a little sad. But it's so messed up. Like I don't know if you can see here, just so many scratches. This is cleaned off. Like and also it leaves like fingerprints really easily. And then cleaning out these is like a whole thing. That's like candle wax or something. I don't know. I can't get that off. It's chipped. I color this in with a Sharpie every couple months. Like it's real not good. There's everything that was on our counters. This is hard. This has been really hard. I'm like anxious about them ripping everything out and then putting everything back in, and then the cost, like, and then if it will be done on time, and having to use my bathroom sink is the only working sink in the house will be. So I'm gonna be I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. I'm stressed out. Like tomorrow's Friday and it's not gonna get any easier. I mean, at least the waiting part will be over and we'll be like getting through it. By Monday, like maybe by the end of next week, it'll be somewhat back to normal, I hope. And I won't be like stress cleaning. Like I put everything underneath of our sinks has been pulled out. We cleaned them all out in all of the bathrooms. Like we've taken everything off the countertops and moved it. They're vacuuming our bedroom right now. Like, because they're gonna be everywhere in the house, man. Like, I don't like if people come to my house and it's dirty. But then, so I want it clean. But then when I like live my day-to-day life, I'm pretty messy, and so it's like this weird dichotomy of like I want people to come in and my house to be sparkling, but that means that it takes a lot of work to get it there. But any road. Okay, I will see you guys with an update tomorrow. Goodbye, ancient sink. Look at that. I cleaned that out with Comet, my dudes. It's so old and banged up. Yum. Well, here we are. No countertops. They had to cut out the sheetrock where that tile was attached because it was so stuck on. My beautiful underside of my sink was clean, but now it's filled with that. Yikes, huh? Oh no. Oh my dingle doinks. Ew. Ew! Who knew that was so dirty? Look at that. Here's our junk drawer. Naked and exposed. Cooking dinner in a kitchen with no sink. Trying to limit dishes. And unfortunately, I have some dirty dishes stuffed into my stove. Yum. But look, here we're cooking on the stove with the toaster oven. Yes. Also, over here, I made a countertop out of a cookie sheet. Here's my coffee situation. My pour over into my mason jar, yes. And then I'm thawing out dessert next to that. And you probably know from my vlog by now that we don't usually eat a lot of like plasticky processed things. But when you're trying not to make dishes and you can't really cook anything on the stove, that kind of just goes out the window and you're eating a lot of crap. So yeah. I'm making some toasted jalapeno cheese bread and vegetarian chili. The chili comes in a can. Jalapeno cheese bread came in a bag. But that's just what you gotta do. So, yes, I also cleaned up. I don't know if you can see it, but like all the edges of my countertops were covered up. Like by the edge and difficult to clean. I cleaned them all off, so they're all clean, and I cleaned the top of the dishwasher off. I know. I'm a freak. But, and the sides of the stove that I couldn't get at before. Pretty sweet. Also, I would like to demonstrate that these are just for looks because the countertops, sorry, I'm eating chocolate. The countertops are installed. Look at that. Oh my God. I keep looking at pictures of what this looked like before and holy shit. Holy shit, this is so much better. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. It does mean that I have to order new knobs. I'm gonna have to repaint that up there. I have to like clean some things because this is like so perfectly new and clean, and it really shows like where I'm like, ew, the side of the cabinet is dirty. And I need to like, ew, what is that in there? It's like warping. And I need to repaint some things, like the bottom of my countertops where it's like chipped, and then like back in here where like the wall I guess somehow got dirty from cooking. Yum. They did, unfortunately, doing the demo portion, broke our light. So it is so beautiful. I can't get over it. And now I can't get over it. I'm going to try, I think, and see what it would be like to put in my own backsplash in the bathrooms. I'm not going to be able to fix this sheetrock situation myself. I did reinstall one of those things upstairs though. You know, I was like, I'm not gonna fuck with sinks ever again, and then I immediately reinstall one. But it was actually super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah, it was super easy. Not a problem. Way easier to install a sink than it is to remove one. I would say that thing. There's no way I can do anything with that at all. The way that the plumbing is set up in the bottom was for a 2-basin sink. Shush. It was set up for a 2-basin sink, and now that it's one, so everything isn't aligned. And the contractor actually, the contractor absconded with our oh my God, what is it called? The whirligig that eats your trash in the drain. Garbage disposal. He made off with the garbage disposal. So now I gotta ask him if it's still there or they like threw it away. I hope not. Yeah. I am just so freaking excited. Like, oh my God. That is gonna be like, look at this. We're so fancy. Yeah, like, what? Whose kitchen is this? I have a sink again. Voila. Look at that. It works. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Amazing. Look how enormous this faucet is though. And like my crooked ass blinds back here. But like, look at that. It's like, he's a chunky boy. Yeah, and my dishwasher works again. Voila. On my beautiful countertop that's like covered in shit already. Don't look. Gotta put everything away. So unfortunately, the plumber looked at the old stripper bathroom sink, and it is I broke it, he says, beyond repair. When I accidentally twisted one of the copper lines, he said we just need to buy a new faucet. So I don't know if that's true. Like, if he just doesn't, maybe it's not something that people like to replace, but I wonder, it's just like a copper tube. I don't know, maybe I could fix it. I'm gonna look at it and see. The worst case is we're just gonna have cold water in that bathroom for a while out of the sink. Catherine doesn't need hot water anyway for brushing her teeth in there. It's fine. She uses my bathroom to wash her face, so it's already not even a problem. But I guess we are gonna have to look at replacing the faucet in that bathroom, which is not terrible because TBH, our faucets all kind of look bad, so maybe we'll put that on the list of things to update where we'll all get new faucets or something like that. They're not that expensive, and really the hardware looks kind of ancient, so it might be nice to have that as an upgrade later down the line. But that being said, I now have a kitchen sink and I can cook again. The past week and a half has been insane. So I've cooked like pretty much everything in our toaster oven to avoid using a bunch of pots and pans because the toaster oven has like one little sheet and an air fryer basket. So I've gotten creative. Like in the beginning, I made a lot of I made like lentil, like instead of chili cheese fries, I made lentil fries. And I don't know, some weird hippie frozen pizzas from Whole Foods. But it has been a lot more like instant type foods than I ever make, ever make. Enough to the point where it's been 5 days. I haven't made anything that was like super fresh. And so I made like fajitas by roasting stuff in the toaster oven and made kind of like a big salad out of it for mine instead of using tortillas. And oh my God, I wanted to cry. I was like crunchy greens and roasted bell peppers and sauce, and it was just so good. And avocado. And then last night I roasted sweet potatoes in the air fryer and then made like a salad where the sweet potato was kind of like where you would have with like a chicken breast or something instead. It was so good. And maybe it really wasn't that good, but my body and my mouth was like, oh my God, fresh vegetables. This is so delicious and just so good to eat. So I really tried this week. There was no estimate on when the sink was going to be done. So I was like, okay, I need to find a way to make fast, dishless vegetable meals. And this week I tried with like avocado toast, and I got like granola, but that's not vegetable, but I was trying to get some more fiber in there to supplement the trash we were eating. So anyway, I'm so glad that is over because it has been kind of a nightmare trying to wash dishes in my little tiny bathroom sink and not make any dishes. I cook like everything by hand. And and it's not always like super labor intensive or super like complicated, whatever I would make, but it's definitely not just using a toaster oven. And yeah, wow. I really will not take that for granted, I think. Or eventually I will, like everything else, but for now I'm very appreciative of it, right? Human nature. That being said, it took so long for the sink to be repaired or installed because the the contractor got COVID, and so he wasn't returning any of our emails. Robert and I, though, were pretty chill. We were like, well, I'm not going to go out. What am I going to do? Like, blow the guy up? Be like, where's my sink? Like, I know things are crazy right now. So, especially in like the home improvement, mortgage, real estate world, things are psycho. So I figured something was up, and he would get back to us when he could. And he said yes. He's had COVID for 2 weeks, and he's super sick still. So, fuck, like that's insane. So yeah, that really blows, but at least he got an emergency plumber out here all the way from Vancouver to come and install the sink because he felt super bad. He wrote us an email and there were like 15 sorries in it, and I was like, dude, like it's okay, we didn't die, we're fine. Maybe cut us a discount though. This shit ain't cheap. So next on the list is backsplashes. We have to pick out materials and a design for them, and I need to install the backsplashes in the bathrooms. I'm going to do peel and stick vinyl myself because it's expensive. And the results I've seen from that look pretty damn good. And it could, save us a good chunk of change. That's that. And then the last update of this long meandering video. I don't know. This week has been like a mental struggle for me, and it has really seemed to like been peaking yesterday and then again this afternoon, where I just feel so worn out. I think it has to do with doing the yoga challenge, and then I did this this like planning on the full moon session with the group of ladies that I joined in a little coven. And then it just I'm in this other challenge thing for January that's online, and I had started that this week, and I just feel emotionally wrung out. And it's been like building ever since the construction in the house started, and it's like the gas came off a little bit, and then it just hasn't really slowed down. There's like a little bit of a dip, and then back up again, where I don't know. I just feel so sensitive and just sad, and I don't know, like worn out, no energy. I'm describing like not like kind of depressed, I guess. I don't know what the cause of that is. I think maybe it's just having everything all turned upside down and then not knowing when it's going to be fixed. And a part of me being afraid that like my house is always going to be like this. Like we're just always going to be able to see the fiberglass inside the walls in the kitchen. Because I'm always a little bit afraid of that. That like whatever nice things I have, I'm never going to get anything better. Yeah, that's like a weird mental block. That things can't be fixed. They can't be better than they are. Things will go wrong. It's really uncomfortable. And I think that too, I keep seeing nice things in my house and then feeling like they don't belong to me. Like, I don't get to have these really nice marbly countertops. Like, this is somebody else. This is a person who's has their life together or something. There's some kind of I feel kind of like a fraud, I guess. Yeah. Who knew that doing things like this could just bring up a lot of feelings, right? It's difficult. You stir everything up. But I'm going to pull through and be hopefully as things calm down and I get used to everything that's changed and like I'll be okay. But it hasn't been fun today or last night, even the day before. It's just kind of been a shit show. My mantra is going to be, it's okay for me to have nice things, and what I have now is not what I'll have forever. Something broken today can be fixed tomorrow.